want and the one I need. I'ma ride to the end.
Till the end.
They don't understand.
It's you and I, yeah, you and I. You're the one I love waking.
What's up, PMP? Gang on, 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 gang. Get into a car accident.
She got them long nails trying to
My nails are not long. I just redid them and they're shorter. So be quiet.
Them long nails to scratch my face up. She literally almost snatched my earring out.
What are we about to do? I don't know.
What you eating over there? Ice with a spoon?
Yep.
Well, look, we about to go so she got somewhere else she's gonna go tonight. Tell them, you got a couple of your friends in town.
Yes, I have a couple of my sisters in town. My cousin is in town. Well, my Hebrew sisters, they're in town. My cousin is in town from New Orleans, so we're gonna create this epic link up with us girls. So if you guys didn't know, like me and Phlo, we don't really do much. It's been
okay. Let's just correct it. We haven't done a lot lately because
the kids.
We got the kids. You know how it goes. You got we got my son right now. We don't, they're both right now. Only one of her daughters are in school, so it's not that easy to get out a lot. In Atlanta, we knew a lot of people. Her mom lived there. It was easy to get babysitters. I mean, we do have some here and there, but not much, not as much as we like. So, we're still trying to get to know people out here. So that's really, it's not that we don't go out much, it's that we haven't had a lot of opportunities lately. Anyway, go ahead.
I don't know. I just feel like as a result of that, like, our relationship hasn't really been as fun, as exciting. It's just been kind of like, blah. Because we're used to just being like, I don't know what to say. We're used to being, on the go, being able to just kind of like do things. And being in a new city, you kind of want to get out and learn it and be able to explore and things like that. But you can't really do much of that with children and trying to keep up with the channel and stuff. So it's just been kind of like, I don't know.
I mean, that's how she been feeling. I've been on grind mode trying to get it, Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you gotta get to a new city and get transition and get everything together. You know what I mean? I'm definitely especially if you moved before and came to a new city and didn't know nothing, then that's just the way it is. You gotta put that time in and get it together. So, I feel like it'll come together very soon. It won't be an issue, but when you first get there, you gotta go through that transitional period of just trying to figure out how you're gonna do things, especially if we don't know nobody. This is actually probably something neither me or her had never done before. We moved to a place where we literally don't know nobody but a couple people, you know what I'm saying? A handful of people, maybe less. We're meeting people as we go, but we don't have a lot of close ties to people, you know what I mean, who we trust.
I mean, I really don't care about the whole people thing, to be honest with you. That's not really a problem. It's just like us not really being able to do much together.
Well, I mean, that's specifically what I mean, like as far as not having nowhere to babysit that you trust.
Yeah, because now we have to do things separately. Like Phlo, he has a friend that whenever they want to link up, they have to go out together, and then I get left home not doing nothing, or I have, because I don't have nobody here at all.
She needs more friends,
like
because if I go somewhere, she's like mad about it.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. It's just like I don't have nothing to do. I'm just home.
So
I'm the babysitter. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I do a lot. Like Phlo, like, his duties don't consist of a lot of different things at one time. Like I'm on a very strict, consistent schedule. Like I wake up 7 o'clock. From 7 o'clock on throughout the rest of the day, I'm go. Like it's never like a break. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm dropping off Nair at school at 7:45, and before I know it, it's 3:45. Look. Before I know it, it's 3:45 and I gotta pick her up.
2:45.
Well, yeah, 2:45 and I gotta pick her up.
But it's like I got.
So it's just. Hold on, let me finish. I'm not done. So it's like, being a mom, and I love being a mom. I love doing what I do. Being a mom, trying to manage YouTube and editing videos and it's just a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and not being able to take time out for yourself. Like I feel like self-care is very important. Relationship is very important. Like at some point something's got to be able to like balance, you know what I mean? Because then that's when things start to get like real crazy. So I mean, like I guess what I'm trying to say is like sometimes like when you're a person that's like being bounced all over the place, and not to mention all the little things that just kind of gets thrown in there throughout the day, like, hey, can you do this, or hey, I need to do this, or da, da, da. You know, it's like, dang, now I gotta, you know, stop what I'm doing. One person just trying to fill all these hats, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, it sometimes can get overwhelming, and I think that's where like the whole anxiety starts to come in. With Phlo, like, he does a lot, but in one setting. Like, it's just one setting. He can go into his back room, do his work or whatever, and then that's that. Like me, I'm all over the place all throughout the day. My mind, my body, everywhere. It's just everywhere. So it's like, I don't know.
I mean, what we do is not easy. It takes a lot, you know what I mean? Especially, like I was saying just a second ago, like when we're out here, we don't know nobody, so we don't have nobody to help too much with much, and we also don't have nobody who can babysit. So if we want to go somewhere, we can't really do that too much, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who watches the kids over the night or something like that. We don't have that like we did. So it kind of definitely takes a toll on a relationship, you know, in a situation like that, and it's out of your control for the time being. Nothing you can do. We just got to figure it out, you know. And just as you should be. She doesn't really trust a lot of people to watch her kids, and you shouldn't. But you know, she don't trust nobody at all. So barely. So it makes it even harder. You know what I'm saying? Which it is what it is. I mean, you definitely got to be careful about that. You never know these days. But you know, it's also different when you have daughters too. When you have a son, you know, it's definitely, you can definitely feel safer by having a babysitter. You know what I mean? It's just when you have daughters, it's a little different. So you got to take that into consideration too. Of course, we're gonna figure all these things out. It is what it is. You know, in life, there's always gonna be bumps in the road and things that'll be hard. And also, when you got a lot of greatness going on, like I always believe that like the devil will try to come in between what you're doing, and they'll try to stop you, and they'll try to destroy good. Especially if there's something really great going on, or in a situation where it might be happening soon or is happening soon, you know, he'll try to stop that and try to get in the way. And you have, all you can do is be strong and powerful and focused, and you can't let that happen. You know, if you do, then you let him win. You know, it's always a battle of good and evil. There's always a battle of good and evil going on when in life. It doesn't matter what you do. So it's just that you just have to be in the right side, and you got to stick to it. Like, I mean, girl. There's always a battle of good and evil going on in life, no matter what you do. You know what I mean? It's always gonna happen. So you just have to try to just stay focused and stuff. You know, everything will be good. You know, for sure. You know, when we get things figured out, we get the time we need and everything like that to focus on the right stuff. You know, we're always focused, but it's always about, are you focused on the right stuff? And I'm always focused on, like, and maybe it's just part of me, I'm always focused on getting money. I'm always focused on being bigger and making more and being in a better position in life. And I gotta focus on, I can't focus on that all the time. That's what I do. And I've been that way for a long time. I haven't really ever had a relationship this serious that mattered that much to me, that I needed to focus on so much. So I didn't focus on it, the prior relationships, properly, because I was so focused on what I just said. And now it's like, I gotta remember that, like, if I only focus on that, it'll fix a relationship. And she doesn't really understand it, you know what I mean? Like, why I do that, why I be so focused like that. I mean, she understands it, but I mean, like, it still takes it. I meant to say she understands it, but it takes a toll on the relationship no matter what.
Like I said, you have to have a balance. You can't just be so focused on one thing and then everything else just gets abandoned around you. And that's why where I come in, it's like, I can't be so focused on, you know, every day. That's why I do so much, because I have to pay attention to this. Like, it's just like cooking. Like, you can't put one pot on the back burner and expect it not to burn. Like, that pot can't sit there that long. You know what I'm saying? Eventually it's gonna burn up. So you have to be able to pay attention while you cooking. You got a bunch of different pots on the stove. You got to be able to fill all those pots, stir all those pots up, and make sure all those pots are getting cooked well. Like, you can't just leave that pot there like that. So
she's right, and that's my fault, you know. Sometimes I focus too much on the grind and not enough on some of the things that matter. And, you know, it's something I got to work on. And I honestly, she's pointing out something that I've probably done my whole life, in prior relationships and stuff like that. And, you know, I mean, I don't regret it necessarily, because, you know, those relationships didn't necessarily deserve what she does. I
mean, honestly, I admire his motivation and his determination, but it just has to be focused in the right places. Because with me, like, I can't just be focused on one thing. that's how I've been all my life. I get bored being focused on one thing, and I start to get overwhelmed off. I get overwhelmed off doing a lot of things, but I think that's good for me to keep me busy doing a lot of things, because I get so bored with one thing, you know, because I know that there's so much more going on around me that if I can't get my hands on that at least a little bit, then it's gonna frustrate me a lot, and I'm gonna just be like, what the hell, like.
I mean, me personally, the way I look at life is there's always gonna be a time and a place, and that's what I try to tell her sometimes. It's like, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but it's like that's kind of like the instant gratification I want it now, and I'm just kind of like, even though I know we've been grinding and we've been wanting those things that she's saying, but I'm just like, look, it's gonna come. Right now, I mean, there's a time to grind and there's a time to get. You know what I mean? It's not always gonna be at the same time, and so it might be times where you're not getting everything you want because you're in grind mode. You have to be able to see that and just recognize that and not let it affect you so much.
I think that there should always be an expectation. Like, you can't give someone a expiry date and not give them the rundown of how it's going to affect you or how it's going to affect, you know, your situation. Like, okay, you can't tell somebody, okay, it's going to take this long to get here, but this is what's going to happen along the way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I understand that's what it's going to, this is how long it's going to take, but I don't understand what it's going to take to get there. So it's like, throughout that process, it's like, well, dang, I didn't know it was going to take all this. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's just what it is. And a lot of people are like that when it comes to success. Like, they know they want success. They know how long it may take them, but they don't understand what it takes to actually get there. So, you know, it's important
I mean, I understand that. I understand. Like, you don't always know, you know, and I don't want to go too deep into it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like,
I mean, at the end of the day, like, we're really just giving y'all a little insight on, it's not really a problem in our relationship. It's something that is challenging that we're dealing with. We know how to deal with, because I think at first it was just a lot of just all over the place, moving, the children, just a lot of different things that can kind of come into effect that will affect you overall. And I feel like, you know, we're just trying to give y'all a realistic insight on how it could just, like, we're a real couple. We do YouTube, but we have real lives, baby. Like, ain't nothing perfect. I mean, you know, for the most part, we're in a good space. We're happy, and everything like that. It's just about finding that balance now, because this is all so new. It's just all at one time, just all so new. The whole move and everything is just like, wow, like, is this really happening? Like, we really love everything about what we're doing.
For sure.
It's almost like it's too good to be true, kind of like. So
I mean, I've felt that way the whole time. Every time we've gained everything we've got, sometimes I feel like it's a dream.
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, you know, and this, I don't know, sometimes it's hard, you know, and sometimes even when things look good, it still has struggles. You know, you always see like famous people who are unhappy in life. They got it all, but they're unhappy. And I'm not saying we're unhappy, but I'm just saying that sometimes, like, I think what you don't realize about famous people and why they're unhappy is because they're so busy. And a lot of things that she's saying is basically what she's saying is that we're so busy that there's not a lot of time to enjoy the things that we have, and the things that we're used to doing. And what I'm telling her is, you know, give me like 3 months or whatever the case may be. I didn't really give her the exact time, but give me some time, and we'll have everything in line, and then we'll be able to enjoy it properly. But the thing is that what happens is 3 months or whatever it is passes, and then you realize that you did get to where you wanted to go, but now you got 10 other things to do.
That pot on the back of the stove burned up. The pot that was on the back burner burned up. That's what happened.
I don't even mean that. I mean, I feel like this. I feel like it shouldn't be that way. That's just my opinion. But I mean, I can't control both sides. I can only do what I can do. I can't make the other side accept what I'm saying. But all I'm trying to say is, that's not what I was saying though. I was saying that after that time frame goes, you said you're gonna give that much time to get right, and then you get right, but then now you're so busy because everything you done did made you busier. Because everything is,
yeah,
you know, all the stuff that you done did during that time, grinding, things are popping more, and now you can't keep up. Now it requires more time.
It requires more of your time, and now everything else just keeps getting pushed into that.
So that's the issue. And I'm describing all this because I'm saying this is what happens with famous people in marriages. Yeah. Because they're both the advantage we have over them is that our relationship is together. Our career is together, so we're doing YouTube together. So what that means is that we're together. If I was a rapper out here, signed rapper, and I was on tour, and she was a singer, signed singer, and she was on tour on different labels, different tours, we wouldn't be together. But we'd still be grinding, doing our thing, busy grinding, but we wouldn't even be together at all for 2 months at a time. You know what I'm saying? So in that situation, it's even worse. And that's why people be cheating, all kind of shit, because these kind of situations happen. It may not even be on purpose.
Exactly.
It may not have been on, they're like, yo, I'm going to.
Yeah, but that's the lifestyle that you live when you become a part of that kind of you know, career. It's like it's almost a given that if you're a rapper or if you're a singer, that's just as far as like career wise. Yeah, like we want to be able to give y'all a lot more about our lives so y'all can really see and understand. We want to be able to give y'all, you know, there's the prank. We want y'all to be able to see the difference between pranks and get more of an insight of our actual real life. You know what I'm saying? Because we are real people. Yeah, we joke around, and we know at the end of the day y'all are either on my side or Phlo's side. We don't want y'all to be taking sides for real. Like y'all, you know, like I said, the pranks are fun. It's what we do. It's a part of our grind. It's, we kind of opening up. We're kind of opening up more to y'all so y'all can see like, hey, Princess and Phlo, you know, we're not trying to let y'all know that we have a relationship problem. It's not really a relationship problem, even though the title might say something like that or whatever, but it's not really a relationship problem. Like I said, it's more so of a challenge, and with challenges for me, I always combat that. I always overcome challenges easy like that. Like there's not, as long as you have good communication, you can definitely get over your problems. We're not trying to turn this into drama, but we just want y'all to see that we are a real life couple, and we are, you know, our life is way beyond a prank. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all look at that and y'all really be going in on us, and we be like, yo, like, come on now, calm down. Like, so we really want to give y'all more of an insight on our life, so, like for real. So, you know, starting with like, you know, next week or whenever we start, we're gonna be doing a lot more vlogs, showing y'all more about our life, more insight. You know, if there's any kind of suggestions you have, any videos you want to see, like to learn more about us, we want to give y'all more about us as people. You see, we've been showing y'all more about the music because that's a big part of us. You guys probably didn't realize how big of a part of us because we don't really talk about it all the time. But that's a huge part of us. We got the studio set up, so we definitely, if y'all want to see more about that, you know, get involved with some studio sessions, stuff like that, comment below. But definitely give us some suggestions about like what you want to see. If you guys want to get to know us better, let us know below. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to connect with y'all more this year. 2021, we want to, like, we showed y'all like the funny side and us and how we have a playful relationship. We want to show y'all more about us and who we are. You know what I mean? If you guys are interested in that, let us know. I mean, and we're not breaking up. We're never going to. Yeah, hell no. We're not breaking up. That's not it at all. And that's not going to happen. But at the same time, you know, these having this grind definitely takes a toll on people. And, you know, we're ready. You know, you see we missed some videos. We were having a lot of family time. Her mom's in town. Was in town. My son's in town still for another week. So, you know, spending time with him. I didn't really see my son for 6 months. I did another video about it. Y'all could probably see it a couple weeks ago. But, you know, I had to spend time with him. I still am. But at the end of the day, you know, everything's good. You know, we're always going to have challenges, like you said, in our relationship and everybody's relationship. And we're going to overcome that. But there's always those moments where it's like, dang, you know, this is a lot, you know, and it is, you know, and it's not just this, it's just life. But you have to just prepare yourself mentally about, look, you know, this is what we got to do, and this is what we're doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to turn up. We're actually going to start doing 2 videos. Like, we're still trying to figure out exactly how we want to do it. Like, we'll probably do it like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll do 2 videos. As a matter of fact, if you want to see us do 2 videos on the weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, comment below, let us know. Or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or whichever one, you know what I'm saying? We're still trying to like formulate how we're going to do it. I know that sometimes we do 2, sometimes we do 1, because we're trying to figure out what y'all like, you know. Sometimes we do 2, we don't get as many views on the one we do earlier. So, if we did 2 videos, what days would you like to see them and what time? So that we know what time to drop them, because we know around 7, 8 p.m. Central Time is a good time. Y'all love that time. But if we're gonna drop one earlier, what time? We don't care. We'll drop it anytime. You tell us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're Central Time, so you know, you let us know what time you would like to see it earlier in the day and what time zone you're in. Comment that below right now. We really need that feedback. So if you're still watching this video, appreciate you for real. Show the support by answering that question. But we're not gonna keep you here all day. Everything's good here. Come here, give me a kiss. Well, actually, okay, we ain't doing all that on camera. Girl, come here. She gonna give me a little half-ass kiss. Okay, damn. I'm trying to suck my lip. Yeah, I'm trying to suck her lips off. But look, I love you, girl. I love you too, man. You got makeup all over your face, see? She always does me like that. Don't be pulling my nose ring. I'm gonna put a little behind nose ring. But look, everything's good here. We scared you on my bed, but we appreciate y'all love and support. You know, ain't nothing changed around here. You know what I'm saying? So, although there's people that wish it was like that, but hell no.
there's definitely people who wish that, you know what I mean? That's okay. That's why we're gonna prove them wrong and show them that we get married and stuff. But alright, we're gonna see y'all tomorrow, another video. Okay.